ARMY splashy. Jimin and Jungkook are caught in an unexpected sweet moment. ARMY was again made an uproar after circulating a short video showing Jimin and Jungkook in a completely unexpected sweet moment. The incident happened on the sidelines of the event, when a fan's camera accidentally captured the interaction of the two. In the footage, Jimin looks at Jungkook with a sincere little smile, while Jungkook, who was initially silent, suddenly showed a warm expression full of meaning. That moment lasted very short, but it was enough to make the ARMY all over the world excited. Many felt that the simple interaction was so honest and portrayed their closeness that could not be faked. Social media was immediately filled with pieces of videos, photos, and various analyses from fans who tried to reveal the meaning behind the two sweet smiles. For ARMY, Jimin and Jungkook's togetherness has always been one of the most emotional parts of BTS's journey. Even if it's just a glance or a smile, the small interaction seems to be able to melt the hearts of millions of fans. Not a few who claim to feel moved. Some even shed tears when they saw the two so natural and comfortable with each other. This interaction also confirms that the bond between Jimin and Jungkook is not just a matter of professional cooperation on stage, but also a personal relationship that has been built over the years. It is only natural that the ARMY called the moment an unexpected gift that really touched the heart after the sweet moment was widely circulated. ARMY around the world immediately made Jimin and Jungkook's interaction a main topic on various social media platforms. Hashtags related to the two have been trending on Twitter, while the short video has been viewed millions of times in just a matter of hours on TikTok and Instagram. Many fans wrote emotional comments, saying that although the interaction was simple, it felt so deep and full of meaning. There is an ARMY saying that Jimin's smile to Jungkook looks like a smile that is only intended for someone really special. While Jungkook's expression changed so quickly, from calm to warm, making many fans convinced that the moment was proof of how deep their emotional bond was. Even some fans admitted that they could not stop repeating the video because they felt that there was something more behind the gaze. For longtime fans, Jimin and Jungkook's interactions are already part of their journey to follow BTS. Many again remember the times of trainees, when both were still fighting, supporting each other, and building a dream from scratch. Seeing a small moment like this is a reminder that even though time has passed and BTS has now become a global group with millions of fans, the sincere relationship they built never faded away. Interestingly, the Korean media also began to glance at this small phenomenon. Several outlets wrote short articles about how a fleeting interaction between two BTS members was able to steal great attention from the public. It shows how strong Jimin and Jungkook's personality is. Not only that, entertainment analysts also said that this kind of togetherness is a clear proof of the intimacy of the relationship between BTS members that is rarely seen clearly. For many ARMY, the sweet moment between Jimin and Jungkook seemed to reopen the album of long memories they had passed together with BTS. The relationship between the two has indeed been in the spotlight for a long time, not only because they are group mates, but also because of an emotional closeness that is difficult to fake. Since his trainee days, Jimin was known as a caring figure, while Jungkook grew up as a younger brother who often made Jimin a backup place. The bond grew stronger as the two went through difficult times early in BTS' career, eventually achieving tremendous global success. No wonder that every little moment they are now always raises a great emotional resonance for the ARMY. Many fans wrote that the smile and gaze were not just a coincidence, but the result of a long bond between the two. Some even judge that, without the need for words, Jimin and Jungkook's body language can already tell a story of sincere trust, support, and affection. Interestingly, this kind of interaction also shows another side of BTS's life that is rarely highlighted by the media. Behind the grandiose stage, outstanding achievements, and global popularity, the members remain mere mortals longing for a simple connection with those closest to them. When Jimin smiled at Jungkook and Jungkook replied with a meaningful look, ARMY saw something purer, an intimacy that can only be born from a long journey together. The reaction of the ARMY was not only limited to euphoria on social media. Many fans wrote reflective messages, calling the moment a reminder that true friendship cannot be bought or made up. Even in the midst of busy schedules, public pressure, and the distance that may be created due to personal or career matters, Jimin and Jungkook still find a way to be present for each other. For some ARMY, this moment is also considered a consolation. When BTS is undergoing a transition period due to military service, fans often feel empty and miss the warm interactions of the members. So, Jimin and Jungkook's departure in a sweet moment like this provides a kind of relief that although many things change, one thing remains the same: their irreplaceable closeness for ARMY. The sweet moment created between Jimin and Jungkook didn't just stop as a brief portrait that went viral on social media, but incarnated into a symbol of hope for the future of BTS. In an atmosphere when the members are undergoing their respective obligations, the little moment seems to be present as an emotional bridge that connects the longing of the fans with the reality that the group is living. Sincere smiles, meaningful looks, to simple gestures are both seen as deeper than just ordinary interactions. It is a sign that the bond of BTS is still alive, even though time and distance try to separate. Many believed that those brief encounters and intimate moments were a reflection of something bigger to come. There is a strong belief that after all members return from military service, their relationship will appear more solid, full of new stories, and more mature. The warmth of Jimin and Jungkook, who seem to have not lost time, raises optimism that BTS is not just a music group, but rather a family that can always find a way home to each other. The symbolism grew stronger as fans started talking about a possible big BTS reunion. If in such a small moment emotions can flow so profusely, what about when they are actually back in full formation on stage? The shadow made ARMY not only cry with emotion, but also wait patiently, full of confidence that the big day would come. In addition, this Jimin and Jungkook moment also led to a broader conversation about the meaning of friendship in the stressful world of entertainment. Many fans wrote down reflections that the relationship of the two is a vivid example of how brotherhood can survive beyond all odds, ranging from public spotlight, gossip, to a busy schedule. They can still support each other without losing authenticity. That's what makes ARMY feel that every sweet moment between them is not just fan service, but something born from the heart, and finally, behind all the speculations, interpretations, and expectations, one thing that is most obvious is how Jimin and Jungkook managed to touch the hearts of millions of people in such a simple way. They don't need exaggerated words or dramatic gestures, just a smile, a look, and their presence in each other. ARMY already felt incredible love and hope. This moment is a reminder that BTS, with all its achievements, stay human beings who embrace each other, support each other, and continue to share sincere affection. And for ARMY, that's the biggest reason why every moment, no matter how small, will always be celebrated with happy tears.